All right, so we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I did the VDI numbers for the simplex this last time. We're going to be doing the depth difference between the stock coil and the 8-inch coil for the Pulsedive. I'm hoping that the difference is pretty good, but I don't know. I've got a little array of targets that we're going to use and see the difference. So hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for subscribing, and I appreciate everything that you guys do. All right, let's get at it. All right, so today we are going to go and we're going to test out the Nokta Makro Pulsedive, and I also got the new 8-inch coil. So we are going to give that a shot as well, and we're going to compare the differences between the stock coil and the new 8-inch coil. I'm hoping that with the 8-inch coil we're going to get some extra depth with some of these targets. I've got a little bit of kind of a different array of targets that we're going to go for that I would normally find when using one of these. So first we've got a little pair of sunglasses, some aviators. They give off a good signal. We've got a gold ring. We've got 2 different vapes. We've got a quarter, a penny, a nickel, and a dime. We've got a lead weight. We've got an Apple Watch Series 3. We've got ourselves a knife, and we have got a cell phone. This is a iPhone 6, I believe. And we also have a pull tab. You got to throw in a pull tab because you find a lot of them if you're going to be using these in the water in any types of those places. I might throw some other things in there. We'll see when that time comes. But we're going to be basically lining it up to this, giving us a little bit of a depth in inches, and then I'll have this on the side, and we'll kind of just give a little preview as to what the depth difference is for the stock coil versus the 8-inch coil. So I think it'll be pretty good. We'll try it out. We'll see. I'm excited. This does a pretty good job by itself, but I'm excited to see the difference in the 8-inch coil. So let's get at it and see the difference. All right, so we're going to get at this. First off, we're going to start with a lead weight. So let's see first we're going to turn it on. So it is on. Now we're going to start with the lead weight and see where it picks up. So we're looking at it right around 4 inches. Next we're going to go with this vape pen. Let's see where it picks up. We're looking at 5 inches on the vape pen. I've got another vape pen. This is one that I find a lot. So we're going to see if it's any different. It's actually a little bit more. If you turn it on its side, it's all around the 5-inch range. We're going to use this knife, and I found this the other day when I was out. Let's hold it like that. So we're looking at 6 inches for that. Let's go with this Apple Watch. Alright, we're looking at 4.5 for the Apple Watch. I thought the Apple Watch would probably go for a little bit deeper, but I was wrong. So we're going to go with this gold wedding band. See how deep it is. So we're looking at about a little bit over 4 inches, maybe 4.25. We're going to go do some change right now. So we got a nickel. Now doing most of this stuff is stuff that I would find in the river or a swimming hole that I would actually use this, and not my regular detector. So that was a nickel. This is a quarter. A little bit over 3. I'm going to go with a penny, everybody's favorite. So we're looking at 3.5 for the penny. We're going to go with this dime. Now this is a little bit worn for a dime, but we'll see. So change looks like it's all about in the 3-inch range. Then we're going to go with these sunglasses. So those are looking at about 7.5 on that, which I figured that would be a little bit deeper just because of its size. So we're going to go with this iPhone. So we're looking at about 7.5 on that. Let's see if it's any different like this. Nope, a little bit, but about the same. So we're going to try out the 11-inch coil. I'm going to switch them out and see if we can't get a difference in depth. I know for sure we're going to have a difference in the area that it's covering just because it is larger, but I'm wondering what the depth is going to be. So let's switch these out, see if we got a difference in the depth, and we'll get back at it. Alright, so I got it set up. The first one we're going to go with is a lead weight. I'm going to try and keep this in the same order. I might be off by one or two, but we'll try. We'll see what we're going with. Alright, so we're looking at about a little bit under 4 inches on that. I don't remember what it was for the other one, but we'll see. Alright, so then we're going to go with this vape pen. I believe it was pretty large last time. So we're looking at 5 inches for the vape pen. Put those right there. We got this other vape pen, so let's do it. Looking at 5.5 for that one. Let's do the Apple Watch. So we're looking at 4.5 for the Apple Watch. Let's see if it's any different on its side. Nope, about 4.5. So let's do the knife. We got this knife again. Let's see what it does. So we're about 6.5 for the knife. Alright, let's do the change now. So we're going to start off with the dime. We're holding it flat. So we're looking at 2.5 on that. That surprises me. So let's go with the penny. Looking at about a little bit over 3. Let's do the quarter. Got the quarter. We're looking at right at 3. Let's do the nickel. We're looking at about 3.5 on that. Let's go ahead and do the gold wedding band. We'll hold it flat. We're looking at 4 on that. And let's do the sunglasses. Looking at about 8.5 on the sunglasses. And let's see about the cell phone. Let's hold it the same way so that we're as close to accurate as we can. Alright, we're looking at a little bit under 8. So, those were all the targets. I'll compare them and get you guys a difference in the two coils. Now, I will say that it does have a bigger area right here. So when you're, going back and forth, you're going to be covering more ground, and hopefully by that you'll get more targets. But the depth, honestly, it seemed pretty similar. So I'll look back and we'll see. But yeah, from what I remember, those are pretty similar as far as the depths go. So, upgrading this might only get you a little bit more surface space, but that is a nice thing to have when you have a handheld like this. So let's get at it. Alright, so there was my test. Honestly, they were really close. The only reason I would probably upgrade, honestly, is if I wanted a little bit more surface area that I would be covering on the detector itself. Because for the smaller objects, it really came in at about the same. Now, granted, this is not probably the most professional test that you could probably come up with, but I mean, it gives you a basic understanding of what kind of depths you're going to be getting. So all in all, like, if you're going to want more surface area, definitely get the bigger coil. But as far as depth goes, from what I did, there wasn't that big of a difference in the two coils, honestly. So I would just stick with the smaller one if you're just wanting something that does its job and does it well. But other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your support. Everything that you guys comment and interact with me, I love it. So keep doing it, and I appreciate it, and we will catch you guys on the next one.